Thoughts of the day, November 2nd, 2025. Proportionality in the misapplication of law by states against their people is a 2,700 years old war between good and evil. When law replaced swords, in 1703, in Lahore Court, by the 10th Sikh Maharaja Guru Gobind Singh and 11th Sikh Maharaja Daher, it was man-to-man dispute settlement before community leaders in hundreds of white marble stone buildings called gurdwaras, where free hot vegetarian royal food was served to local communities and travelers. It was to stop armies invading countries to loot royal households, chop the turbaned heads of Sikh community leaders for a ransom paid by Vatican agents for equal weight in gold, to kidnap queens for the brothel trades and charity nunneries, and to kidnap the royal children heirs to be raped by Vatican priests in charity orphanages to mass-produce babies as illiterate slaves in the 9,000 orphanages for fatherless children of England by 1900 and millions of similar orphanages of British colonies around the world. Think about a fatherless child like Jesus. But Cleopatra chose to have Jesus with Julius Caesar, so Jesus was never fatherless and his mother was no virgin. Cleopatra also chose to have more children with Mark Antony, including a half-twin, Mary Magdalene, whom Jesus married after Julius Caesar was killed, whilst Jesus was sent to India for his safety, to where he lived to an old age, died, his body buried in Srinagar in Kashmir, where the 7-foot-tall Roman warrior tribes of Jesus, called Kshatriyas, helped the Sikhs fight off the invaders from the Middle East before 1703. There is a strong historical link between the twin boys born to Queen Sita, about 700 BC, after she was kidnapped and raped by rival king Ravana of Sri Lanka, and the construction of Rome, Italy, by baby twins found in the jungle, Rames and Romulus, raised by a she-wolf, possibly Ravana's sister who had no nose. Romulus was alleged to have killed Rames, but might be a myth to hide the royal links between Rome and Egypt at the time of birth of Jesus. 2,700 years ago, Queen Sita's husband King Rama spent years building the Adam's Bridge or Ram Setu, 47 kilometers long, 2 kilometers wide, to rescue her from Sri Lanka, with twins fathered by rapist King Ravana, who was killed by Rama. King Rama rejected Sita and her twins because he had killed the children's father for kidnapping Sita, his virgin wife. Sita asked for earth to swallow her. Her boys were alienated by the community. Hindus believe the myth of Rama and Sita living happily ever after with the twins becoming saints. So the modern-day pattern of dishonorable public servants breaking up families is 3,000 years old. The raping priest mentality now is kidnap royal DNA, identified from Heath test, DNA test at birth. All our ancestors have reincarnated on Earth, now, to witness our win against evil. http://ramseytude.tripod.com https://unozyme.webnode.co.uk